here at Life Mantra Tarot. I hope that you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday, or whenever you end up watching this. But yes, I hope that you guys have been having a great week and are um, preparing for a nice weekend and whatnot. Especially if you have time off this weekend. But yes, uh, sorry, I have like a chip in my real nail underneath the acrylic, and it's like gonna frustrate me. Trying to ignore it. Trying to ignore it. Okay, anyway, maybe you're trying to ignore something. I don't know. Not letting something get under your skin or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, for those of you who are new, as you start to come through, welcome to the channel. I hope you like what you see here and decide to stick around. Um, and if you do like what you see here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and the notification bell so that you know when I'm on. Hey Jean, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got one of the kindest subscribers. She supports a whole bunch of us and is always just so willing to, give her support. So I'm very, very genuinely grateful and thankful for you. Said it's hot, right? Yeah, it's hot here too. My God, it's like about 90 degrees today and it's humid too. And now it's about to rain, so it's even more humid. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. Um, yeah, and if you're, you've been rocking with your girl for a bit already and you're, coming back, thank you for the continued support and welcome back. um, Thank you for what you guys do when it comes to supporting the channel, and I'm super appreciative of you guys. So with that said, we're gonna just kind of dive in. Don't want to talk too much, you know how that goes. Yes, heat and humidity combined is the worst. Like, I can deal with like just heat, like dry heat, I'm fine. But like when it's humid too, oh hell no, I can't do it. Like as soon as you get out the shower, you just feel sticky and nasty and gross. Like you don't want to put lotion on or anything. I hate that feeling. Ugh, I hate it. But yeah, hey, summer's it's approaching. It's amongst us, my friends. It's coming. So I just heard what's the name of that band? Bananarama. Um, it's a cruel, cruel summer, leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel, cruel summer. Now you're gone. Um, so getting something there. Somebody might like that song, or like 80s jams. I love 80s music. I'm an 80s baby, so of course I love 80s music. But yeah, it's one of my jams though right there. So nonetheless, as you guys saw in the title, we're just gonna kind of see what the hell is happening. We don't know what's going on, right? There's a story though that's unfolding, and we're trying to figure out what it is. And I felt really drawn to read from the Kipper deck today, which is a great deck for like storytelling. And that's what I felt drawn to. So I'm like, okay, let's see what Spirit has to say about it, because there's a story to be told apparently. And we're just gonna see what the hell's going on in your lives at this time. Keep in mind this is a collective message, so take the messages as they resonate and leave anything else behind. It won't be for everyone. So if it's not your message, don't make it fit. It's fine. So nonetheless, let's get started. Spirit only let positive energy into this reading for the collective. Show the collective what they need to see at this time for their highest good. Clearest and most accurate messages, please and thank you. Let's split the deck and see what's going on. So, excuse me. Toil and labor and unexpected income. So I'm wondering if you guys are going to get a raise or something. Or like your hard work is about to pay off. I mean, that's always nice. Let's see what's going on. The last time I used this deck, it was a very, very, very interesting reading, and I never saw anything like that on my channel thus far. And it was basically talking about inheritances and building generational wealth, and I thought that was pretty wild, especially when like people were talking in the comments and saying like, oh yeah, literally I'm going through this and this now. I'm like, whoa, it's wild. You know what I mean? And just setting up our families for success, right? Making sure that they're well taken care of was something that showed up. But we'll see what's going on with this one. This is giving a little bit of career and finance so far, but we shall see. Let's do a couple more shuffles, and then we'll go from there. That was more than a couple, I know. All right, what we got? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have, ooh, someone tried to take from you. So we have gift here on the bottom of the deck. And underneath that is thief. So, but I was up with that. You guys are showing up as the privileged lady, or somebody who's, you know, well off, you know, doing, yeah, houses here. It would be funny if this is like a piggyback off of before wealthy man. My goodness, what's going on here? It seems like somebody tried to take from you. Courtship on the top. Message. Adjudication. Why does this feel like it might be a piggyback from that reading I was just talking about? And that was weeks ago. But we shall see. We shall see. All right, Spirit. So what's going on with the collective at this time? There's the most accurate messages, please and thank you. Let's get a few from here, and then have a couple of other decks, or a few other decks that we're gonna read from as well as we go along. Clearest and most accurate messages, please, Spirit. Thank you. Something about money. Something about money. So we had sudden wealth, and now or sudden income rather. Or no, sorry, unexpected income, and now we have sudden wealth. So something about money. And it's like, it's kind of giving me like luck, kind of like between like the 777 on there, and then like that 11, like shit, I would claim the hell out of that if I were you. Courtship. Maybe you're gonna win big with something. You're gonna win big with something. Hey girl, hey, got my Soli up in the building. The Phoenix Priestess, check her out. She is amazing. That is my Soli right there, okay? Amazing person, amazing reader, all the things. Just check her out. You will not be disappointed. We also have house here on the top of the deck. So I'm getting inheritances or something like that, or something like what. And then with the courtship, it's like it's given like winning big. Interesting. We have imprisonment. Somebody might be somebody might be in jail. Very interesting. We shall see. We are gonna dive deeper. Hey, Al, aka Veronica. What is up, my love? Let's see. So Avery says that you saw some really, really interesting things. Ooh, wow. I'm sorry, Avery. My goodness. Wow, that's wild. Wow. Tell us more. Distant horizons. So there could be something that's happening, like something that's kind of almost been like a long time coming is kind of what I'm picking up on. It's given like 3 of wands almost. Something that's been kind of a long time coming. It took a while to get to this point. I'm also getting like whatever is happening, there's going to be a lot of communication, like even though we didn't get like the message card or anything like that, at least not yet, but this is what I'm picking up on. Like, ow, my nose ring. I'm getting like there could be communication from a distance, like through like certified mail and stuff like that. Like things have to actually travel to get to you to receive it. Interesting. We keep getting this courtship card. Wow. And then house is here again. Something about house. An expectation. You're expecting something to happen, maybe. You're expecting to hear something, or expecting something to kind of move in a certain way. Maybe you're expecting a move. Let me know in the comments if any of this is making sense or resonates. I am hot. It's not like regular hot. It's like that muggy ass hot because it's about to start raining, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I might have to put on a tank top, and I'm trying not to do that because it seems like every time I put on tank tops and stuff, people say stupid stuff in the comments, and I'm just like, can't do anything about my boobs, man. Like, I can't hide them. Like, I shouldn't have to be miserable and hot because people can't, you know, be mature about titties. Like, I have tits. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, my mama blessed me with triple D's. What am I supposed to do? All right, so same energy still coming out. We have house again, like for like the third or fourth time showing up. It's officially on the spread now, or in the spread, I should say. And now we also have expectation, which we just saw a moment ago. So yeah, there's some type of expectation when it comes to a home situation, whether it's like I also heard closing the deal or sealing the deal. Somebody might be closing out a deal on a home, whether it's you're the one selling or buying the house. I'm getting a lot of different messages. So again, keep in mind that this is a collective message. So take the messages as they resonate. Adjudication is on the bottom. So the courts could be involved in some kind of way. And privileged lady, again, somebody who's well off, has her shit together, someone who's stable. Yeah, and you worked hard to get to this point. It wasn't like this was like handed to you on a silver platter or anything like that. Let's get two more from here, Spirit. It wasn't like it was handed to you. It's like it took some time to get to this point. That's what I'm picking up on. A couple more from here, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely something about family and home life type stuff. Family room is here. And then privileged lady here again, like third or fourth time. And then we have on the top, adjudication here again. Excuse me. Official person that's given like a judge or something like that. So it could be like some type of judgment call about something when it comes to a family dynamic or something involving home and finances. One more from here, Spirit. Very interesting. I hear the thunder getting ready to start rumbling now. Tell us more. Poverty. I'm getting like from rags to riches or something. Like, I'm getting that either you're about to kind of come up from something that was meant to keep you held down, keep you impoverished, and now things are about to like work in your favor with this kind of energy here. The other thing I'm picking up on is if there was a person in your energy who was trying to take from you, it's going to backfire because we did see the thief card earlier. It could backfire on them, and now they're going to go through that tenfold. I'm getting that too. Yeah, privileged lady keeps showing up. I'm telling you, from rags to riches kind of thing. Hey T baby, how you doing? Some of you guys might have been a little bit concerned about whatever this is, but I am feeling like, yeah, courthouse. There's definitely something about the courts. The courts are involved. One more. I feel drawn to pull one more from here, Spirit. Very interesting though. Yeah, then I just say that I was picking up on that thief energy because we saw it before. Hey Lottie, hey girl, hey. Got one of my sisters in the building. Check my girl out. Lottie from Tears and Wheat Tarot Show, where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get. I got so many of my people's popping in, and I'm so appreciative of you guys because yeah, I can't do it without you. You know, so when I see you guys popping in, we got Monica here too. Like, you guys are amazing. I love y'all. So thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that as these messages are coming out, they make sense and resonate. And even if it's not your actual story, it could be somebody who you know or you've been through this before. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, somebody took from you in some kind of way, and there's going to be an official person who's going to come in and be like, you know what? You know what? And imprisonment is here again. So this person can be literally locked up, or it could be more like a I'm getting like a mental prison. Like they fucked themselves so bad that, or themselves so bad that, like, now they're just going through mad karma is what I'm getting. Messages here, and I said something about, even though the message card at that time hadn't showed up, I was like, I feel like that card's gonna show up at some point. There's something that you're expecting to receive in terms of a message about something, and I do feel like this message is gonna possibly come from a distance, whether it's like in the form of like certified mail or email or something like that. You're like kind of on the lookout for whatever it is what I'm picking up on. But yes, I have so many of my peoples popping in, and I'm super grateful, super grateful. um, and yes, love you too, love you too. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Um, I'm gonna do a little bit more diving in. We're gonna look into the Ascending Life Oracle. Not sure how much it's gonna piggyback off of what we see so far, so I'm just gonna kind of, maybe pull like 3 or 4 cards from here just to kind of see. Oh gosh. We have chaos. When I split the deck, we have difficult experiences, heavy burdens test your strength, unpredictable events, and opposing forces. For some of you, a child could even be involved. Hope not. I don't want you all going through all of that with what we're seeing here right now. Seems like a little too much. We also have coldness here, absence of love. Love life is blocked, frozen in some area of your life, and emotions buried deep within are here. When we split the deck of this, when we split the deck of this set of cards. Alright, so let's get like maybe 3 to 4 cards from here. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I didn't really eat much today. I finally like got a little bit of an appetite back after yesterday where I barely ate anything at all. So like now I'm like, I want to eat. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, I'm hungry. Had a very, very light lunch today, so yeah. Oh, there goes the rain. There it goes. I'm like I know it's about to happen. It's gonna actually come down. I just heard 17 Days by Prince. As my girl would say, Lati, she would be like Mr. Prince Nelson. But he has a song called 17 Days, and part of the chorus is so let the rain come down, let the rain come down, let the rain come down, down. Ooh, pink diamond. This is you guys. You guys are the pink diamond. A rare opportunity or find, one of a kind love, unique creative expression, and wealth and prosperity. Ooh, okay. Okay. I heard diamond in the rough. We have playfulness on the top. It says having more fun in life, not taking life too seriously, enjoying the little things in life, careful not to go overboard. So, I'm getting, maybe you're being called at this time to kind of have a good time. It's about to be summer. Have a good time. Be outside. You know what I mean? Do your thing. Confirmation. Did y'all hear that? That was a really big crash of thunder right now. Owl. In the middle of the deck, we have, it says deep shadow work, witchcraft, magic, inner wisdom, spiritual evolution, learning hard lessons. Maybe one of the hard lessons that you need to learn is like, man, you are the shit. I love the sound of thunder too. And rain, I love it. As long as I'm not, like, if I don't have to walk in rain and stuff, and drive in it, I'm all for it. I love the sound of it. It helps me sleep. But if I have to drive in that shit or walk in it, I'm like, oh no, thank you. I don't like wet clothes, and I don't like driving in that shit because people act like they don't know how to drive all of a sudden. I'm like, nigga, like, just drive almost the same, but like safer. Like, it's not that hard. But people don't know how to act like they have sense. So there's that. Right. All right, Spirit. Let's get let's get like maybe 4 cards from here. But yeah, it's like you guys, don't forget who you are. Recognize who the hell you are. And stand. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Stand on that shit. Stand on it. because it's like I'm getting people who, you know, have been. All right, before I even finish what I was about to say, as we're talking about prints, right? I wore this shirt today on a fluke. It was a part of like a package deal that I got on Amazon for like cut off little t-shirts or whatever. I'm like, wow, okay, great deal. I'm just gonna buy the set. You know, it has a few different colors. So y'all gonna see me repeating these because I bought a few different sets in different colors. So like, yeah, same thing with like the little loungewear and stuff that I tell you guys about. They're so comfortable and it's like I love these, right? So it's like I wore the purple one today. The purple one. For Prince fans, they know, right? So that's where I'm headed with this. It's just funny because like I feel like I don't really see purple like that much in terms of like people wearing purple like that. I saw purple all day, and I kept saying like, damn, that's the color of royalty. Like stepping into your divine fucking like, you know, fuck that, like, you know what I mean, like you're the shit is what I'm getting, you know, you are royalty. And like when I was at my appointment, I saw somebody with purple scrubs. I saw, you know, a guy walking in with a purple shirt. I'm like, what? There's just so much purple all over the place, and I'm just like, damn, there's purple everywhere. And then I just referenced, you know, a Prince song, and I'm like, damn, hold up. You know, it's just, it's kind of giving like, you know, and then this deck is purple. It's just like a lot of purple going on. So I don't know, something about that purple. But yeah, that let the rain come down, let the rain. Yeah, stepping into your sense of divinity is what I'm getting. Like how real you are. We have soulmates, and it came out in a crossing position on my lap. It says harmonious partnership, a powerful love, soul, family, and groups, a bond that helps you grow. So I am getting that for some of you, you are, you know, dealing with false soulmates or something like that. Oh, the rain came down real hard when I said that. It's hitting the air conditioner really hard. Um, Maybe realizing that somebody wasn't what you thought they were. Yeah. And this could have even stifled you in terms of your creativity. Maybe that's why I'm picking up on so much Prince energy. He was a creative, and it's like, it's in the reverse here on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what it says. New creative ideas, focus on expressing yourself, following your creative instincts, creative projects, a creative life. So maybe like you are a creative or you had a lot of ideas at one point and then they got stifled once you got involved with a certain person, whether it was romantically or a friend, whatever. I heard friend or foe. Like, oof, I guess that's some confirmation. Somebody will resonate with that part of that message. Um, It says you are protected. Cleanse and protect your energy. Jealous people nearby. Careful who you trust. So somebody, whether it was, and then when I look up, we have 5 people, and it just changed, of course. It was 5 people watching and 6 likes. I'm not saying that I want you guys to leave or anything. Stay, please stay. But it did say that a second ago, and that would add up to 11 karmic lessons. And we picked up on you know, karma a little bit earlier, or at least the number 11, which is about justice. So, hey, Buki, what's up, Greg? Oh, hey. We have Intuitive Interactions here who just popped up. Check her out, guys. She's awesome. And yeah, I'm telling you, there are so many people in here right now that I love and admire, and I'm just like, oh, you guys are so awesome. And when you scroll through, you'll be like, damn, okay, I can see why. You know, we have Intuitive Interactions, we have Phoenix Priestess, we have freaking Lati from Tears of Wheat Tarot Show. We have Aya Inspired Tarot. Amazing. Like, we just have all these amazing people. And not just the readers that, you know, help support my channel, but also all of you guys who are also, you know, um, moderators and stuff too. Like, I'm so appreciative of you guys. Really am. So thank you for what you guys do. And Thank you guys for, if you're new and you're like, I have no idea what's happening here. I'm just kind of checking out the vibe. I hope that you decide to stick around and, hit that subscribe button, and, hopefully this is, a message that's for you and helpful. Or at least you like, are like, this is kind of at least entertaining, and be like, I think I want to stick around. But yeah, here in the middle of the deck we have thorns. It says a painful sacrifice. Hard choices to prevail. Life is testing you and suffering for a goal. It's given definitely like, like deception too, right? It's like, there, because like when I'm looking at this, I know it says thorns, but doesn't that look like almost like a spider? It looks like a spider to me. And it's like, it's just giving like that. It's giving like Black Widow vibes for me for some reason. Like I'm getting like Black Widow, and it's like, when you start to realize, you have to make those sacrifices, that thunder and rain and all of that is happening. Really is coming down. Like, yeah, like I said, let the rain come down. It's like, it's giving like when it rains it pours. But when you start to realize what things and or people and situations are in your life, it is what it is. You have two cards that came out together. Phoenix Priestess. Right, we have the Phoenix here. It says rising from the ashes, being offered a second chance, the end of despair, and what was lost is being restored. And that came out along with magnetic. Seduction, charm, attracting things in life, attraction to something or someone, hard to resist something or someone. So I'm kind of getting it's like this energy of, you're realizing that there were certain things or people in your life that were not what you thought it was going to be. It was not what it was cracked up to be at all. And as you realize these things, right? This is what I'm picking up on. As you realize these things, you're working on yourself. You're building yourself back up. You're rising from the ashes. And you're attracting the things that it is that you are trying to actually gravitate towards. Is what I'm picking up on. Yeah. And you might feel a little bit cold sometimes, and like fuck, fuck everything and everyone sometimes. Yeah. Because I'm getting like, I just heard this. Love causes delays. I don't want to like put that type of mindset out there, but that's what I just heard. Love causes delays. And I'm getting that because there could have been somebody who you had a magnetic attraction to, who you thought like, oh my god, this person is like the person for me. I think this is going to go the distance, and then it didn't, and you were so drawn to them. And now you're in this process of rising above all the bullshit that you've been through. Now you've closed off your heart, and there have been delays, especially when it comes to your finances. I'm going to read the cards real quick. I'm frustrated by slow results. Any pace is a good pace. Patience and perseverance. You can't rush the process, or you can't rush progress. I would have said the process if I wrote that card, but I didn't write the card, so it's fine. We also have finances here. It says, and they came out together. Financial issues are a factor, trying to generate more income, good and bad financial changes, and clearing debt. So, there could have been some debt, some delays when it comes to finances that were impacted by said individual or individuals, depending on where you are. Could be because of a lustful energy for some, if this is resonating. We have passion here, lustful desires, sexual connection with someone, new passion in life, and active sex life. So if you resonate with this possible narrative here, where it's a person who you thought that this was something going somewhere, and then there's all this connection and all this bullshit. It might have been more sexual than anything. and you realize later that they kind of stifled you, or I won't say they did, but their presence in your life might have hindered your progression in certain areas, aka possibly your finances and things like that. I don't like to put blame on people. I don't like doing that because it's like, we have free will. You know what I mean? Um, I can personally say that, I've, you know, been in relationships and stayed in relationships way longer than I should and stuff like that, where I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should have, followed where I was guided and I stayed anyway. That's no one's fault but mine. You know what I mean? So, just saying. The hidden in the middle of the deck here. It says hidden enemies, jealousy, hiding true intentions, being two-faced, and time to work in silence. So yeah, just being cautious and mindful of the energies that you allow into your space is what I'm kind of picking up on. One more from here, Spirit. I hope that these messages are making sense or resonate at this time. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel and haven't done so already, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm on. We have purpose here. It says doing the soul work, looking for meaning in life, discovering your life purpose, going on a spiritual journey is here. So it's kind of giving this energy of this, whatever this situation that has happened for you guys, that has had quite an impact in different areas of your life, especially finances. That's a big one. But just in general, it's allowing you to step into your higher self, your higher power. Yeah, coldness keeps showing up. Yeah, I'm hearing I've got this ice box where my heart used to be. um, yeah, so we also have on the top of the deck, it says between worlds. It says torn between two paths, space between the old and the new, trying to balance your two lives and in transition. So yeah, this is a transitional period because it's like we went through all this bullshit that we are seeing, right? I was like, damn, I keep hearing like from rags to riches. And like, I'm like, where's that coming from? We have good news here in the middle of the deck. Messages. Remember, I said something about receiving a message, something that's important. So be on the lookout for that. Messages, texts, phone calls. Someone has something to say, needing to communicate clearly, and be open to listening. And we definitely was picking up on like this energy of, you know, some type of important message that's coming through in the form of like something from a distance. We were picking up on that big time. So just be on the lookout for that. Phone calls. If you're one of those people like myself who you actually want to read from these. If you're one of those people who has a hard time with like deleting your emails or deleting voice messages and stuff like that, voicemails or whatever, you might want to kind of hop up on that because there might be something coming in and you don't want to miss an important message. So just be mindful of that as well. That's what I'm picking up on. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have Door to Romance in the middle of the deck when we open it up. Okay. See what else Spirit has to say. Let's get like maybe 3 from here, then we're gonna read some tarot. I'm probably like, damn, you're only on the oracle stuff. Yeah, still, this is what Spirit called me to do. Oh, can I get it before it? Yeah, look, door to value, that money, honey. Yes, that money. But yeah, whatever Spirit guides me to tell you guys, I'm gonna put these back in the deck. They went like that while I was shuffling. I'll just show you what I just saw. The adjacent possibilities, happy family, and anxiety. So something definitely involving like family dynamics, home, that kind of thing is, you know, of concern. But they're like letting you know that there are some good opportunities about to present themselves for some of you guys, depending on if you resonate with this message. Yeah, see, I'm picking up on something like that. Wow. So I love when you guys like affirm, like what, or not, I wouldn't use the word affirm, but I guess confirm would be a better word. Confirm what it is I'm feeling. Got cards that are spilling out like while I'm shuffling. And these all came out in the reverse. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is about the throat chakra, healer of the ages, and the thinking man. So some of you might have all of those came out in the reverse. So some of you might have air in your chart. Might be really, really in your head right now. Get out of there a little bit. you know, might be overthinking some things. So just be mindful. Right? You don't want to be too caught up in your headspace, stressing yourself out. Right, let's get like 3 to 4 cards from here. Storm warning. Yeah. So there's definitely some type of and the right side of my nose is itching right now. So there's something, this is giving incoming, especially with like that 10 up there. Like something's about to end, and this is like a process. Like it's progression. It's giving that, and it's funny because we just heard like the thunder and there's lightning and all of that, and I did just also hear this, and I'm not putting no bad omen on anybody or anything like that, but this is what I did just hear slash see. I heard homeowners insurance. Um, if any of you guys live by like the water, so like by beaches and things like that, make sure that you have your home insurance stuff really well like locked in is what I'm picking up on, because God forbid if there's like a hurricane or anything like that, I promise you I'm not trying to jinx nobody, but this is what Spirit is telling me. Make sure that all that stuff is covered, because sometimes some insurance companies, they don't cover things like natural disasters and stuff like that. So I don't know if we're about to have a bad like hurricane season later on this year or something like that. I don't like that feeling at all, but it just gave me a lot of anxiety. Um, but Spirit wanted me to put that out there and let you guys know that. So don't shoot the messenger, okay? So look over your policies and things like that when it comes to that kind of stuff is what I'm picking up on. Top of the deck, we have adjacent possibilities. So a lot of doors opening up, a lot of options. And we have sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is about your third eye chakra. All right. Now I keep shuffling, but for some reason Spirit keeps telling me to shuffle. It's weird. Because usually by now I would have pulled some cards. I'm not sure why they keep telling me to shuffle. They're like, oh, there's more. I'm like, okay. I'm following where you're guiding me, Spirit, on this one. Third chakra, Archangel Camiel here. That's the solar plexus. Door to value on the top. And patience. For somebody, and maybe that's why they wanted me to keep shuffling, because like it's like a little bit of a separate message before I start actually pulling cards. There could be something that somebody is like an idea or something that somebody's sitting on top of. This is what I'm picking up on. An idea that somebody might be sitting on top of, and they haven't had the sense of willpower to go towards it, maybe because they're afraid. that it won't go well, or they've done it before and it didn't go well, but they want you to be patient with yourself, because this is something that could end up being lucrative down the line. It might not happen right away. It's giving like Knight of Pentacles vibes, slow and steady. That's like a very separate message. So they really want you to kind of get that sense of willpower within yourself. I'm also getting like sacral chakra that isn't here, but like that is what I am picking up on. Yeah. And just also be mindful of people and their intentions when it comes to like, you know, what do they want from you. Because, you know, people might come in posing as like, oh yeah, I want to help you. I want to be an investor. I want to help you with your ideas. And then try to, you know, eat off of you. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, third eye chakra energy. Whoa. Oh my. Damn. See? Spirit was saying something about like, I heard natural disaster. That's why I kept hearing like natural disaster. But the thing that was like sticking out to me was hurricane or hurricane season. And I'm just like, Spirit is guiding me to say something about that. So yeah. Oof. Okay. Let's get a couple more from here, Spirit. Like I promise you, I don't just be saying random stuff, guys. Like when I feel it and I hear it, I'm like, I say it, and then, you know, you guys kind of just affirm what I'm picking up on, or confirm, whatever would be the best term. And then I'm like, okay, I guess that wasn't in vain. I'm not just saying it. I'm not making it up. It's real stuff, you know. Woman holding a coin is here. And it's kind of giving like that privileged lady vibe that we picked up on earlier, that showed up several times. Like your money is about to look good. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel is here. That's the crown chakra energy. Or romance. Here on the top. So I'm kind of getting with that, healer of the ages. I do feel like they're trying to say like, love is definitely on the brain. Like you're definitely in your bag. You're trying to get your you know, your sense of foundation and success and all of that. Awesome. Those are great things. But they're also saying like deep down you know that you want a little bit more, is what I'm picking up on. But you're still in a healing process. I am getting that for some of you, if you feel like you are ready to kind of pursue romance. They're like, oh, the opportunity is there. It's not that it's not there, but you are going to have to really be deep down into your, you know, between your intuition and just picking up on downloads from spirit is what I'm picking up on. Like that crown chakra is about to be open as fuck. And they're like, look, we're going to put you in a position where you're going to have to really, really, you know, allow for these downloads to come in and take it in. You can't sit there and, you know, pussyfoot about it. Like you have to really understand what we're trying to tell you. So if something seems off, it's off. Listen to that. Like even though the crown isn't really about intuition per se, it's about downloads. But we did get an energy of of third eye chakra energy too before, yeah, with this one. I think they're just like trying to kind of put that out there, like, hey, just make sure that, you know, when, you know, we're trying to tell you something great about a person, or this person is like, yeah, they're suitable, like they're giving the thumbs up, pay attention. If they're trying to say, absolutely not, pay attention to that too. Because, you know, we get caught up, you know, we think we're ready and we're not, or we repeat the same pattern over and over again. You know, that's part of the reason why that healer of the ages card came out. So healing when it comes to welcoming in new love is what I'm picking up on, especially with caring connections popping up as I'm talking about it. So yeah, You don't want anybody coming in and disturbing your peace and fucking with your bag. Is what I'm getting. Yeah. I'm also getting, don't let like your primal instincts get the best of you, because we have second chakra archangel Ariel here. That is the sacral chakra. So make sure that your sacral chakra is balanced, especially when it comes to these kind of partnerships and stuff, because you could get caught up, tied up in sexually based lustful energies. Don't want that. Pay attention to where you're being guided with the temple path card here. If you're really paying attention to where you've been and where you're headed, you'll know the difference. It's one of those easier said than done kind of things, but you just don't want to start repeating patterns, is what I'm picking up on. Let's get one more from your spirit. Thank you. Hostilities. A little bit of drama. No, thank you. It's kind of giving like Seven of Wands, Five of Swords. I'm getting Five of Wands. I'm getting like a few different cards there, but it's definitely giving like people who just want to cause issues, and it's like the reason why they want to cause issues is because they see you stepping into your highest self. They see you coming up, especially when it comes to your finances, and they're like, yeah, I want to come in and fuck that up. They see you happy. They see you getting ready to, live the life that you've been wanting, and they want to come in and mess that up. Why? Because they haven't walked away. They haven't let you go. You've already removed whoever this person or this energy is. You've already done that. One more from your spirit. And they're like, oh, let me come in and try to fuck this up. Yeah, no, thank you. Nobody got time for that. One more from your spirit. The thinking man. Somebody who's very calculating too. Very calculating. And it's like, yeah, no thank you. No thanks. Yeah. Angel of Strength. It might even take, the number 5 is showing up a lot. 5 and 10. Because Jean just said it's 555. Is 5 people and 10 likes. I also just saw 4747. That's 1111 though. This card, 10, 50, or 5. Yeah, this is stuff that causes some anxieties. Yeah, big time. This person at one point might have played a lot of manipulative mind games with you to keep you kind of around. And you had to find a sense of strength within yourself to say, okay, I can't settle for this anymore. I can't stay here. This is not where I want to be. Let me know in the comments if that makes any sense for any of you. It could be something you already went through, or you're going through it currently. You have the Chariot here on the bottom of the deck before you just, do any shuffling or anything. Yeah, the Fool in the middle of the deck. Taking a leap of faith, going into something new. Alright, so let's see. How we going to do this? I think we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to do a 3-card spread for this. We're going to do recent past, current, and incoming energy kind of thing. Nothing too crazy. Because we've already been doing this for almost an hour. I'm like, damn, where did the time go? It doesn't even feel like it's been that long. But, yeah, we got a lot of insight already. And I think a lot of you guys are, kind of picking up on, if you are resonating, like you kind of know what this energy is already. So there's no need to go, overboard with it. No need to beat a dead horse, if you will. Yeah. Yeah, because you're moving on, right? You're not stressed about that anymore. You're doing your own thing now. All right, couple more shuffle, spirit. That was more than a couple. I know how to count though. All right. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Letting go, releasing, surrendering control. Yeah, you've been in your head too long for too like, anxiety, all that shit. Like, we saw the anxiety card from the other deck. Like, yeah, no more being anxious about this. Waiting for what's coming in. Page of Pentacles. Letting go of this like energy of constantly worrying about, oh well, what's coming towards me, like, is this person gonna ever like make things right? Like, they're not. This is not that kind of person. Whoever this is, like, they just take. Whether it's your finances or from you energetically or both, whatever the case, like, that's all they do. They don't care. They know how to portray themselves to act like they do, but you know that they don't give a fuck. You know, just pay attention to that. All right, so let's get the recent past for the collective, and then we're gonna read from probably like two more cards to get ready to close out after these, and then that'll be it. Recent past. Three of Swords. Heartbroken. Sadness, disappointments, betrayals. Yeah. A lot of secretive ass fucking stuff that was happening behind the scenes. Fears and anxieties attached to it. Yeah, and now you guys are kind of in this energy. Isolating oneself, working on yourself, or trying to. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmations. There was like anxieties and shit that were attached to all this. A lot of being in here. Losing sleep over somebody. Like, wait, why are we losing sleep over a bitch or a nigga? For what? I'm sorry if you're new to the channel, I do cuss on here. Just saying. Like, why are you stressed about somebody who ain't shit? For what? You're better than that. Way better. You deserve better. You have to recognize that within yourself. This is the energy that's been showing up a lot lately now that I'm thinking about it. I've been doing like more like very generalized readings the past few readings that I've done, instead of like anything that has like a theme to it. Just Spirit's funny. Just raw dogging the reading, like whatever Spirit told me to do, like just going for it, like. And these readings have been like really, really informative, and it's like it does feel like it's telling a story. Like, if you were to go back about like 3 to 4 readings, even up until now, like, you'll be like, damn, I feel like all these are my reading. Like, it's gonna feel like that because for a lot of you, you're gonna end up resonating with it because this is your story. This is a part of your path and what you're meant to kind of uncover and work on at this time. So yeah, there's just these weird ass energies, man. Learning these lessons, right? Karma. Tell us more. What's the current energy? Thank you. Definitely in this energy of just like resting, a restful energy. Really kind of to yourself right now. Laying low, laying low. And this is after a period of just feeling like, damn, man, like, just not knowing what the fuck, like, you see how I'm even like all I do is fucking talk, and I'm even at a loss for words. Like, that's how I feel. Like, just almost like that, like throwing up your hands kind of vibe. Like, this is my life. Like, that's how you kind of maybe have been feeling. But it's gonna get better, and the sun is trying to come out right now as I'm talking about it. Because all of a sudden it's gonna be a ray of sunshine coming through. Watch. But yeah, 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck here, and it's like, you're in this energy currently, or depending on where you are in your journey, this part of your path. this is at least what's about to come towards you. Like this energy of, you know, after a lot of pain and disappointments and just going through it, you're like, okay, I gotta take some time to myself. I have to, you know, I have to rest. I have to rest. I have to lay low. I can't, you know, yeah, I can't, until then, I can't even be on this shit right here. This leap of faith, this full energy, starting from scratch. Like, I have to allow myself to take that moment to debrief and just, like, go through it. Especially with that Hermit card we saw before, too. Yeah, look at that. The Ten of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. And in the middle of the deck, when I split it, everything is fine. It's the same card, but this represents what it would be like in the reverse. So you have been doing the work, right? You're healing. That's what you're working on right now. You're healing. Tell us more. What is the likely outcome? Likely outcome, Spirit. Two cards? Yeah, two. Alright. Yeah. You gotta get out of your head. Eight of Swords is here. You know, the restrictions and stuff that all, actually now I just realized all the cards that came out, with the exception of this card that came out accompanying this card, they're all swords. That's all about the mental. It's all about the mental. So, you know, this Eight of Swords is giving, you know, this energy of, you know, and then the Thinking Man had came up before and stuff like that too, right, in the other deck. So it's like, you know, you're restricted in your own mind about what it is that you're meant to do and where you're at in this part of the journey. And it's like, the thing is, like, when you create in a sense, like a mental prison for yourself, it will keep you feeling restricted. Once you realize, okay, let me use this card as the example, because it's very important to look at the illustration here. This person who is in this illustration of this card, they feel like they're tied up and they got, you know, they're bound and all this stuff. They got the blindfold on, and they think that if they were to release themselves, they will die. And there's nothing but a little tiny puddle under their foot. That's overthinking. We get in our, I'm gonna say we, because I can resonate with this. We get into this pattern of overthinking, like, okay, well, if I were to do this and that, like, what will be the outcome? And we can't always be focused so much on what is the outcome going to be. We don't fucking know. Nobody fucking knows. Nobody. The only one who knows is the Most High. And even then, we have free will. So it's also still, even then, dependent on what we decide to do, right? So if you choose to stay stuck in your circumstances, which is what's, you know, what Spirit's trying to say here, you have to learn how to release that with this Four of Pentacles here. You've been holding on to this thought pattern for too goddamn long and staying stuck in your own circumstances. Ground yourself. Get your feet planted. The reason why I said that is because I'm looking at this person here, right? They're holding on to all these different things, and it's like, okay, yeah, you're holding on to that one thing, but you got all this abundance around you in other areas. Get your feet planted on that fucking floor and hit the ground running with what it is that you're meant to do in your life right now. Put all that shit behind you that no longer serves you. You see that staff right there that they have their hand on? Those other two staffs, those are the ones that they're leaving behind. They waited a long time for those new ships to sail in. That's you guys. Yep. And stay with your toes in the fucking ground when it comes to it. Fight for that shit. Seven of Wands. You worked hard to get to this point. Take that leap. Go into the unknown. And yes, it's going to be scary. It's going to be uncomfortable. But motherfucker, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because at the end of the day, it's what needs to be done in order for you to see what it is in your life that you're meant to see. And achieve what it is that you're meant to achieve right now. Which looks like some great fucking stuff. But you can't stay stuck in your circumstances by being stuck up here. 7-11 when I look up. 7 people and 11 legs. One more card from your Spirit. Yeah. Get out of your head. You think too much. 7 of Cups. Overthinkers. Get into your emotions, get into your head, and trust me, I get it. Give your attention to the things that actually are worthwhile. Six of Pentacles. Because there are good things that are about to try to come towards you. Eight of Wands. Forward movement. Fast movement at that. Trajectory. Seizing new opportunities. Knight of Swords. When those opportunities present themselves, don't falter. Don't go backwards. Don't hold on to the stupid shit that you were holding on to before. No, thank you. Old people who did bullshit to you and all, like, no. Friends, family, it doesn't matter. The main thing that we saw throughout this reading was like a possible romantic partner from the past. Cut that shit out. No, thank you. Yeah, somebody who might be very, very manipulative. This is just from splitting the fucking deck. I'm getting pissed off now, to be honest with you. I'm feeling fueled. Not all offers come freely. Some carry invisible strings that pull you in directions you didn't choose. Be mindful of hidden motives and unspoken conditions before you accept. Yes. So be mindful of people and what their true intentions are, is what I'm picking up on. Like that thief card that showed up more than once from the Kipper and stuff like that. The thorn card that I said, I felt like when I look at that card, it looks like a black widow to me. Like, there's just like that really like malice kind of intended person. Like, yeah, no fucking thank you. It's pissing me off, honestly. So we're gonna get like 2 cards from here, and then we're gonna get 2 more from the last deck that I felt drawn to, and then I will be at the end of the reading. I do hope that you guys have been resonating and got something out of this. Even if it's not exactly your message, I do hope that you got something out of it and it was helpful. And if you didn't and you still stuck around, I'm very, very grateful for you guys just for being here. What we have here, we have magic of belief. When you believe in the magic of the universe, you activate portals beyond the reach of logic. Yeah, get out of your fucking head. Your energy expands and your vibration shifts, unlocking new dimensions of possibility and serendipity. If you're stuck in your head and you're not thinking about, kind of like what am I getting here? If you're stuck in like everything being super pragmatic and like everything has to be super precise and stuff, you miss out on the magic of life, right? Like, we experience magic all the fucking time. We're fucking magic. The fact that we exist the way that we do and we breathe and live the way that we do, like, we're magical fucking beings that the Most High put on this goddamn planet. Recognize that. Every time you feel your heartbeat, every time you take a breath, that's magic right there. Honor that shit. Okay? Like, recognize that within yourself is what I'm picking up on. I'm getting like, wonderment, like being in like a little bit of a childlike kind of energy, even like in a positive way, not like a child like immature, but like in a child's way, like imaginative, right? Understanding, like, damn, like confirmation as my phone's going off, when we're kids, right, we're allowed to be expansive when it comes to our creativity and stuff like that, and then it dies down as we get older because the world tells us, oh, those things aren't possible, or you can't think that way, that's childlike, and that's this, that's that. Like, what's wrong with the mind and heart of a child? There's nothing wrong with that at all. And I am getting something like that. It's like recognizing that everything doesn't have to be super like pragmatic and laid out. That sense of flexibility is a good thing to be able to have. I'm hoping I'm explaining it in a way that makes sense. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling and picking up on right now. Consistency. Greatness isn't created in a single moment. It's built through consistent effort, one day at a time. Keep going and your future self will thank you. I know it's going to be hot as balls out there. I ain't going outside. Hell fucking no, for nothing. Nope. The sun's coming out after it was just raining. Hell no. You guys are talking about how humid it is where you at too? No thank you. Ugh. No thanks. Stay my black ass in the house in the AC. We have divine intervention. Um, it says, when all seems lost, a higher power steps in. What unfolds now is not for your making, but, ugh, rewind. What unfolds now is not of your making, but of a higher intelligence that transcends logic and control. Nice. Transcends logic and control. Just saying. Didn't I just say something about like the Most High and how magical that shit is, and that magic lies within us already? Spirit ain't playing. They're like, yeah, we want to be recognized, motherfucker. Like, you gotta recognize us. And you better recognize that greatness in you too. Just saying. Collaboration is a team effort. Okay? They're like, don't leave us out. Great things are rarely achieved alone. When egos are set aside and mutual support takes the lead, extraordinary things can be accomplished. Yes, 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 yes. And we have unfortunate loss. You have lost something or someone irreplaceable, and the emptiness is unbearable. As you feel the weight of this loss, let it let it refine you. Don't let it define you. You will emerge with deeper wisdom and resilience. Here on the top. And reconciliation. I'm not even gonna read that fucking card because that's gonna piss me off. I think Spirit's like, absolutely fucking not. There is no possibility of a fucking reconciliation with this person. I'm not saying hold grudges, but I'm saying don't let this person or these people come back into your space and destroy it. Fuck you. No thanks. Yeah, because this person was deceptive as soon as I split the deck. Spirit was like, yep, like, don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it. All right, so let's get like 2 last messages, and I think that should be the end of this reading. If you guys enjoyed this reading and haven't done so already, hit that like button and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the notification bell too so you know when I'm on. I've been doing pretty decent with being more consistent, just saying. I went on 4 days in a row this week, so kudos to me. I've been doing better, guys, right? Just, trying to stick to it, just get into the momentum again and be up here, because I love what I do. It's just sometimes I'm just so tired, and then I get like the doubts and all that, like, oh yeah, no, nobody's watching my stuff, and it's like, well, clearly, even if it's just a few people, even if the message reaches just one person who's meant to see it, that's all that really matters. That's all that matters. I feel obligated to make sure that I'm serving my purpose on this earth. It says obligation. Stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. Yeah, do it because it feels right. And I think that's the mind shift. I think that might have been a message for me right there. Like, when I say, oh, I have to do this, like, when you say you have to do something, automatically it feels like an obligation. But when you say, I actually really like doing this, so I'm going to do it, like, it's a lot different. And I think that's one of the things that I've been trying to work on, like, every day. Like, when I come home, I'm like, okay, I already have it in my head. I'm like, we're just going to go home, and we're just going to, we're going to get settled in, and then we're just going to go live. And I do feel like there's been a difference just by how I think about it. So maybe somebody might resonate with it being something like that for you, when it comes to something that it's like you told yourself you have to do it, as opposed to like you want to do it, but it's something that is meaningful and important to you. Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. Yeah, see it through. Yeah, exactly. I want to do this. Exactly. You don't always finish what you this is not even really about the stuff that we saw throughout this reading. Now they're just poking fun at us. God damn, okay. Myself included. You don't always finish what you start. Really? Call me out like that? Yeah, bad. And then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end, and then be proud of what you have accomplished. That's for somebody, and it ain't just for me. It has to be for somebody else too, somewhere. We have study. So there's something maybe that you've been wanting to study and learn more about. It says, a new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. Wow. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's get a couple cards from here to close out, guys. Damn, Spirit ain't playing on that these last messages. Goddamn. I'm like, that don't even have nothing to do with all the shit. But they're like, oh, you thought we was gonna try to pinpoint everybody else and they bullshit that they did to you. Oh, we're gonna talk about the bullshit you're doing to yourself too. That's basically what they just said. Like, you ain't in the clear, motherfucker. You're gonna get this thrashing too. Healing is here. What we got? It says your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Yeah, definitely can hear that and feel that. Let's get one more from here, Spirit. The car is like, no, no, no. Yes, 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 yes. Follow your passion. Maybe that's how you feel. Like you're fumbling. I heard fumbling the bag. Like you're fumbling yourself. Like don't do that. Other motherfuckers already fumbled you. Why you fumbling yourself? All right. It says, follow your passion. If there's something that excites you and motivates you, it's a message from your Akashic record that it can lead to your abundance. Don't silence it. Woo, child. Wow. Speak up, using that voice in some kind of way. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Top of the deck. Speak your truth. Wow. Oh, shit. Throat chakra energy big time, guys. You've stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Okay, Spirit. An obligation is here again in the middle of the deck. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. I don't know why I'm hearing Beyonce. Bow down, bitches. Bow down, bitches. Bow down. Motherfuckers better take heed to your awesomeness and what you bring to the fucking table. And if not, they better rise the fuck up from that table and move the fuck on. Respect that. Bow down, bitches. All right, my loves. With all that said, I hope that you guys found a message in this reading that resonated with you and was helpful. That's my goal. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'm so appreciative of you guys for popping in, even if it was for a moment. If it came in late, cool. If it came in from the beginning, cool. Grateful for every single one of you guys who popped in, even if it was for a moment. So with all that said, I hope to check in with you guys maybe Monday. Well, it probably won't be this weekend. I'm gonna be busy this weekend, but probably Monday will be the next time that I pop in and check in with you guys and see how you're doing, how y'all doing, and yeah, and kind of go from there. I'll be checking in on my girls stuff throughout the weekend and stuff, because I know y'all be posting and stuff, and I gotta make sure I support. But so I might see y'all guys on the flip side in those arenas, but otherwise I won't be on though. I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm so grateful for you guys, and yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night. Because what time is it? About to say it's about like 6 something by now. Yes, here on the in the Eastern Standard Time it is almost 6:30. So I am going to figure out what I'm eating for dinner because I don't know yet. I am pretty hungry. Um, Again, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because yesterday my appetite was terrible. So yeah, like I said, you guys have a great rest of your evening. Until next time, I love yous. Bye.